What's going on, guys? So we finally made it to the view at Castle Rock.
I almost fell down like trying to get up here.
Yeah, so we climbed up this thing. It doesn't look that bad at all, but it's
The view is so nice.
one of those things that you just have to get over and just do it.
Yeah.
And then it also took us a while to get here. So first I woke up late.
I called you twice.
Yeah, she had to call me and I woke up, got ready. We were supposed to leave at 9. She called me at 9:20. She was outside my house. And then we went to Safeway. I think by the time we got on the road, it was like almost 10:30.
10:30 almost.
Yeah. And then we were just driving and driving and driving.
And we went the wrong direction for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we just went back down. We found it.
Yeah, and it didn't take us that long to climb up here though.
Can you see her? She's our photographer
Hi.
tonight, or today.
Our amazing.
She doesn't want to come up here though.
I know. I want her to get up here.
Just look at her.
Look at her magic.
Say hi to yourself, because I know you watch my videos.
Beth Ann, say hi. To her video.
We made it! Okay, so today I kind of wanted to talk about my summer goals. And since we're out here in the summer, when was the first day of summer?
It was like 3 days ago.
Okay, so perfect. So for the rest of the summer, I decided to do the Daniel diet or Daniel fast. The Daniel fast is more for like religious reasons, and in January I did the Daniel fast for a whole month, and I had really good results. I lost 10 pounds within that month. Lies. And then I don't really normally have skin problems, but I could tell that like my skin was a lot clearer. You just feel better, you're not really grumpy. The first 3 days are really, really tiring, but once you push through these days, you kind of get into routine and you feel better. So for the rest of the summer, and I've already failed the past 4 days, I'm going to try to go ahead and do the Daniel fast. And the Daniel fast is literally like fruits and vegetables and water only. Like no artificial sweeteners, no yeast, no flour, no cornstarch. If you think about like a raw vegan diet, like but on steroids, I guess, because you can't have like juices, even if it's like all natural. But I'm actually not going to be super strict on this. Obviously, I already failed the past couple of days. I ate like brisket tacos at work and a regular brought in tacos from like Taco Truck. So there's that, but like I'm not gonna give up coffee because I'm gonna die without it. And then during the Daniel fast, you can't have like granola that has like honey or sugar. But I'm gonna do it anyways because I don't want to go that crazy this time around. Plus, I'm gonna do it for summer's like 3 months. So yeah, there's my summer goals.
I'll figure it out.
Picking the lot?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you?
No, I packed like right after.
Thank you.
This avocado toast. In this camera, I swear to like, iPhone is not that bad. This looks really good. And then I got the, what did I get? The Valencia. Has espresso milk, orange blossom water, and coconut.
I got this
Vanilla?
with mint.
And now we're gonna get some more. Good morning. So, total fail. After the coffee shop, me and Stephanie went to go get something to eat. Oh, I'm like slurring. We went to go get something to eat. And then I was like, okay, just let me go home and like recharge and then we'll go back and go to another coffee shop, or I'll come over, or you come over, and we'll go ahead and pick up where you left off. Because at the coffee shop we were at, I mean, it was really great and everything, like, I loved it, but it, like, was too crowded the entire time. Like, the rush was, like, endless, and we, like, couldn't concentrate. Stephanie forgot her headphones, so she couldn't concentrate at all, and I still needed to film a couple of things, and I don't know if we can hear that music in the background, but my neighbors literally have, like, this party every day. Like, it feels like every day. I'm just gonna continue a little bit here. I wanted to continue to film a little bit more about what I wanted to do for my summer, or for my summer plans. What I want to do is do the Daniel fast, talk a little bit more about it. Like, why do I want to do it? Well, I want to slim down. I know that, like, the scale normally doesn't mean anything to me, and feeling strong is, like, the number one important thing to me, and that's where I feel most confident. But honestly, like, I think I would really perform well in the 52 kilogram weight class. I think that's about 114 pounds. And I think my mind just wants to be in that weight class. And of course, like, I'm a girl, there's going to be moments where I want to just be a little slimmer and just look a little better. So I'm hoping to lose around 10 pounds, and I know that it's going to be possible. I'm not increasing cardio, and the reason why I'm doing it is also because I don't want to really increase cardio at the time. I mean, I'm going to incorporate a little bit more, but I don't want to increase it. I don't want to overwork myself, and I just want to be healthier. So go ahead and try to do the Daniel diet, and like I said, I'm not going to be super strict. I'm going to do one of those things where I'm going to combine the Daniel diet and intuitive eating at the same time. Intuitive eating is eating until you're full, knowing when to feed your body, knowing what to feed your body, and knowing when to stop. So not overeating and not undereating. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But I'm also, for example, 4th of July is coming up. I'm going to have some drinks. I'm going to have barbecue. My family, I'm sure, is going to be doing something. Family parties, I'm going to eat, food. What I'll do is, for majority of the day, I'll be eating what I'm supposed to be eating, as far as, so my days may look like acai bowls, oatmeal I'm not cutting out as well, and then for vegetables, I'm not a big, like, greens person, so I'll probably try to incorporate that in my shakes, but I really like to do my own, like, potatoes. Or my sister, when we went to visit her in Reading, she makes, like, these fried potatoes. Maybe one day I'll record it for you guys, but potatoes and sauteed mushrooms, I can eat that all the time. I know it doesn't sound like the healthiest thing, and I know I just said I wanted to be healthy, but it's really not that bad. My arm is getting tired, but it's not bad. Like, I did it, and I also have things like lentil soup. I just had to make sure when reading it, I can't have anything like cornstarch or flour, or those things that, like, I guess, keep or make the soup taste better. I don't know if it makes it stay long or makes it last longer, but things like that I just have to watch after. But like I said, it's a fine line between intuitive eating and a Daniel diet, and being flexible all at the same time. So if you have any questions about that, go ahead and comment below in the comment section. And also, like, if you'd like to see like a full day of eating, give this video a thumbs up. The more likes it gets, then I'll go ahead and do the video. So now I gotta go rush over to Stephanie's house, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do for the rest of the night. Hopefully there's a coffee shop that's open, or we might end up just staying at her house, honestly, because it's gonna be nice and quiet. Get away from, like, distractions and things like that. And then we'll also go ahead and talk about why and how I got into powerlifting. So stay tuned. This is so funny. I finally with Stephanie after taking a nap and just not knowing what we were going to do. We are in her, I know.
For sleep.
So this setting is very, very weird, but it's dark outside. It's 11 at night now, and I have nowhere else to film. So we are in her gym sauna at her apartment. So we're just gonna do this. She's like, she's right here.
Hiding. I'm like, should I step out?
But just the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is who inspired me, or how did I get inspired to do powerlifting. So it started when I moved in with my sister. She actually was paying for my gym membership. At the time it was called Gold's Gym, it's American Barbell now, whatever. But she was paying for my membership, and I remember she wanted me to like start just like getting into the gym and lifting weights, because she actually had lost 30 pounds that year that I moved in with her. And she was training with someone, and then so she wanted to kind of train me, I guess. And so she taught me how to do a barbell back squat, which is funny now because if she's watching this, like, I'm the one teaching her how to squat and do everything else. But she taught me how to do a barbell back squat, and then as I got into the gym more and more, because we would try to like go for a PR every time, which is really bad now that I look back at it. But the more and more I got into the gym was when I found out about other lifts. So like I learned how to do a bench press, I learned how to do deadlifts. I started with conventional deadlifts at the time. I didn't have an arc when I was benching because I didn't know what all of that was. I was just kind of going through the movements. But then I am someone who likes to stalk people on Instagram and the media, so I would do my research online and just like look at lifts, and then I found out that it's called powerlifting, and then I would look up hashtag powerlifting on Instagram, and I found all these people, and there was actually girls that were starting to get into it at the time, and I thought that was really cool because they had like the story of coming from being like anorexia and like being cardio bunny and literally like not eating and only doing cardio, but like not like eating. They do like hours and hours of cardio and starve themselves, and now they like have not gained all this weight but gained weight, healthy weight, and they're lifting, and I thought that was really cool. So I looked into it a lot more, and the stronger I got, the more I was like, I want to compete. And it sucked because I had been lifting for maybe like 2 or 3 years, and if I had like was consistent, I probably would have been a lot stronger. But I was that person that was like, no, I want to get stronger before I compete, blah 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 and all that stuff. And then this year I told myself, I was like, okay, you're not gonna be a little shit, and you're just gonna go and sign up. So I registered with USPA, and then I signed up for that meet, obviously, that you guys saw, and it was so fun, and I can't wait to do so much more. So the next competition that I want to do is in September. I think it's like September 9th. It sucks because it's in Oak Grove, and I would be traveling again, and I don't really want to travel, but because when you sign up with the federation, I think your membership lasts for a year, and I want to get like 2 more meets in before my membership expires, because I don't want to spend, I think the membership may have been like $100, and I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of a waste to only get 1 meet in or 2 meets. I just want to make it worth it. So September 9th would be the next one, but I think that's like 10 weeks, and I need to have a minimum of 10 weeks in between. So hopefully I can get on a program soon to do that. If not, there's one in November, I think it's November 18th. It's called Jingle Jacked, and that's in Santa Cruz, and I know 2 of my friends are gonna sign up for, so I'm gonna do that one for sure because it's far out enough. But in between, I also want to make sure I can do it because in between September 9 and November 18, I think it's exactly like 10 weeks as well. So I want to make sure that I peak for that, and that I can find a coach that will help me for that. And I want to find a coach that will go to my meet, so that way I don't have to stress about what numbers I'm gonna lift, because you have to, so after each lift you have to go up to the officials and tell them what you want to lift next. And you had, at the meet I was at, you only had a minute, but people were telling me like at other meets they usually have like 5 minutes to tell. I don't know, it could be different, but it's still like stressful to think like, okay, well 200 felt good, but in 1 minute I gotta think, do I want to do 220, do I want to do 230, or is that too heavy, should I do 210? And I can't analyze it fast enough. Or I wish I could like watch my video first and then think about it and be like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do, but it's not like that at all. But there's like so much adrenaline rush too that it's just like, just fuck it, like let's just go for it. So there's that. So hopefully I can go ahead and get into that. So stay tuned. Comment below if you want to see more like episodes as far as like a journey or like season episodes up into this meet, or if there's any questions that you have about competitions. I'm still learning a lot, so I would definitely do research and I can help you or like find resources for that. So yeah, and then also subscribe because you're going to miss everything if you don't. Bye.